Good day everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Sean David. Let's talk some old school basketball. You know, on my show, I try to feature NBA stories that you guys haven't heard a million times before. And what can I say? It's pretty difficult since there are so many stories on the internet. But in this video, I think I got a good one. I want to feature one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history, Reggie Lewis, and his relationship, well, let's say his matchups with Michael Jordan. But before we start with this video, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also click on the notifications button so you always get notified once I upload a new video. And if you want to support this channel and get some exclusive podcasts with me and former NBA players, check out my Patreon account to support this show. Hey, so let's start the video.
An aerial view of the Felt Forum at Madison Square Garden, Midtown Manhattan, the 1987 NBA Draft. And we're waiting now, only 45 seconds away, for the Boston Celtics. There's a player, I don't know who they've selected. There's a player, Reggie Lewis from Northeastern, which is, of course, in Boston, who's available now. I don't know if they'll take him.
Yeah, pack your suitcase, just walk across the street, right?
That's exactly. You mentioned Reggie Lewis, one of those Dunbar alums also.
The Boston Celtics, with the 22nd pick in the 1987 NBA Draft, select Reggie Lewis of Northeastern.
Reggie Lewis.
Wow,
he was busting into his
breakout.
His stardom, his breakout. Right.
The Reggie thing, you know, I just think he doesn't get his just due historically. That was the only guy I saw from that era at that position who would really go with Jordan. Like, he gave Jordan, back me up.
Yeah, yes, he did. He did. I was there.
Gave Jordan a lot of trouble.
He sure did. He was long, he was smooth, effortless, unassuming at times. And you'd look up and he'd have 36, 38, like you said, against the best. And Mike, and I saw it firsthand. I saw it every day in practice. I looked up to him.
Reggie Lewis was born on the 21st November in 1965 in Maryland, Baltimore. He played his high school days at Dunbar High School, where he played alongside future NBA players Muggsy Bogues, David Wingate, and Reggie Williams. In hindsight, a legendary high school class. His college days he spent at the University of Northeastern in Boston. Over his 4 years at Northeastern, Lewis scored 2,708 points and is still the all-time leading scorer at that university. Lewis was drafted in the first round, 22nd overall by the Boston Celtics in the 1987 NBA Draft.
On a telecast from Little Northeastern. Northeastern's the largest private school in the United States in Boston. Reggie is 6'7", 195 pounds. He's 21 years old, Larry.
And he averaged 22 points a game, as you said, and he is 183 pounds. And I think if there is some concern about his physical abilities, it's that he does not have a lot of upper body strength. He is a good player. He's an excellent shooter. He moves around the perimeter very well. See right there, he can vary it from beyond that three-point range.
The Celtics were looking to add some young talent to the team, especially for the aging big three of Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. And they really needed some young talent, especially after the death of Len Bias, the second overall pick of the 1986 NBA Draft, who died of a cocaine overdose. As a rookie, Lewis didn't receive too many minutes, averaging only 8.3 per game under coach Casey Jones. Remember, at those days, as a rookie, you had to earn your minutes and you had to wait your turn. By his second season, thanks in part of his new coach, but also because of the injury of Larry Bird, Lewis averaged now 30 minutes per game and scored 18.5 per game. In that season, Lewis also became an NBA All-Star.
Reggie Lewis, roller coaster jam. Lewis around the world jam. Reggie reverse jam.
That's reverse jam.
That's Reggie Lewis.
When Reggie Lewis became a starter, suddenly people started to realize that, hey, that guy can actually play. And when he played against Michael Jordan, people also started to realize that this was something different. And the biggest proof was on the game on the 31st of March in 1991.
This season, they'll get into it in spurts. And they're quiet here at the start.
Part of the reason may be that the Celtics no longer shoot nearly as many three-point attempts as they used to. The transition game not quite the same as in past years, or the glory years, as we say.
Reggie Lewis with his first bucket, struggling, looking to pull out of a slump that has affected him throughout the month of March. Jordan had it deflected. The block by Lewis, bad pass, and the Bulls get it right back. They have the numbers. Paxson open. Yes, they missed 7 against Cleveland. They were 14 for 21 from the line. Here's Jordan going left and rejected by Lewis.
That's interesting. A guy gets his shot blocked and gets an ovation from the crowd. It's like never supposed to happen to Michael Jordan.
10 seconds left, first quarter. 5 seconds. Lewis. Yes. Just did beat the buzzer. Reggie Lewis throws it home. And the game is tied at 28. After one, here in Boston, the Bulls and the Celtics at 28 apiece. Down to 4 on the 24. Jordan, and again had it deflected. There's Shaw, right at Armstrong. Lewis on the follow. Boston by 4.
That's part of the difference in these new Celtics. The athleticism with the young guys. When you miss one in transition, they're right there to follow back up and in, running the floor hard.
22nd timeout call by Phil Jackson.
You see if the Bulls are making a conscious effort to go at Bird at the defensive end of the floor, saying that he was a little bit too involved in the first half offensively and rebounding.
Reggie Lewis on a quick release. 10 points for Lewis, and the Celtics by 3. Lewis again with room. Reggie Lewis has hit 5 out of 7.
Get away from that half-court defense.
Dee Brown has checked back in, as has Ed Pinckney. Here's Lewis. Nice move. Going right at Jordan, and then succeeding.
Games that they've won, and he's also stepping up his contract negotiations.
Yes, he is. He was dissatisfied about the way things were going earlier, but it looks like they're closing in on making a new deal. Reggie Lewis continues the hot Boston shooting. So John
looked at him as a quiet assassin. He was just an offensive machine.
He blocked 4 of Michael Jordan's shots in one game. There's no one in all of Michael's career that can make that claim.
Yes, I think that's a fair statement to make, but Michael Jordan wouldn't be Michael Jordan if the next matchup wouldn't be crazy. The next time the Boston Celtics played against the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan scored 44 points and shot 61% from the field. But let me make one thing very clear. The matchups between Michael Jordan and Reggie Lewis were legendary because Reggie Lewis actually made Michael Jordan work for his points. I mean, nobody could guard Michael Jordan and nobody could stop Michael Jordan, but you could really see that Michael Jordan actually had to put in some work to score on Reggie Lewis. And there were some incredible games.
Now, Chicago and Cleveland divided their season series at 3-3. The Bulls do better against... He went right through Reggie Lewis, and Michael Jordan has 42 points now.
He showed quickness, jumping ability, and strength.
Ankle and calf difficulties. Wonderfully done. Reggie Lewis going backdoor to give the Celtics a 4-point lead.
You've got a big guard like a Reggie Lewis who can post him up and attack him down low. You can be effective with him. He's too big and too quick out front.
When Lewis and MJ were going head-to-head, well, Lewis was still a young kid at that time, being only 27 years old. So we never got to see his prime and never actually got the chance to see how good he actually could have been. If your question is why we never got to see it, well, let's just say not every story has a storybook ending.
Finally from us this evening, the Boston Celtics basketball star Reggie Lewis. He was 27 when he died of cardiac arrest yesterday while shooting baskets with a friend. There's been a lot of second guessing today because Lewis had been warned repeatedly he had a heart condition. Here's ABC's Dick Schaap.
What an incredible and sad story. I think Reggie Lewis is one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history. And he's one of the players where stats don't tell the entire story. Well, rest in peace, Reggie. Thanks you guys for watching. Hope to see you next time, and peace. I'm out. Hey you guys, if you're active on Facebook, I can really recommend Open Court. As an NBA fan, you should find everything you need. If it's funny NBA videos, impressive highlights, or even NBA news, I check out Open Court every day.